Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, also known as Lilrenxx, and today we're creating an occult mansion with full landscaping, interior framing, and even a little sneak peek at the decor at the end. Let's jump right in. First, I'm placing a fence around the house as a base. Plus, it keeps out the locals because, let's be honest, Sims townies can be weird. Next, I'm adding a gate and adjusting the colors so everything matches nicely. Now for the terrain. I'm using dirt as an outline or a grid for where the plants and foliage will go later. This makes the landscaping look so much more natural. Then I start layering in low-lying plants. I love the maidenhair fern for this. It covers the ground really well and it helps blend everything together perfectly. I'm adding wildflowers next for pops of color. I like to rotate them, change their sizes, and switch up colors for contrast and depth. After that, I add larger bushes and greenery with different textures to help build depth. I put things in the foreground and in the background. Stones and rocks always come next because they add dimension and they break up all the greenery so it feels more natural. For the last part of landscaping, I'm choosing a larger tree and a flowering bush to give the background a standout focal point. I rotate the same plants on each side and swap colors to keep things balanced. I also added a little topiary. This time I used the cat one and I placed down the stones and it looked absolutely adorable. I tucked the bush behind it and intersected it slightly with the stones just so everything blended more naturally. And because I'm predictable, of course I added a fountain. I love the fountains with the lilies, and they blend with the surroundings so well. I decorated around it with the same foliage that I used around the mansion to tie the look together. The trellises are one of my favorite things. They're cute, elegant, and yes, perfect for rebellious teens. I repeated them around the whole house. I always use Tyrian paint under the trees and add some foliage around their bases so they look more grounded and realistic. For the homestead aspect, I added a barn, chicken coops, and a bee and insect farm. I also terrain painted these spaces just to make them look more worn in by the animals. Solar panels are a must for me. They help with the off-grid living and they make your electric bills a lot cheaper. I started designing a pool patio by using the wall tool and replacing the walls with spandrels and pillars. I wanted that vintage, slightly gothic look, so I added friezes and I topped them with foliage. I built a cozy outdoor area for entertaining, complete with seating, a cooking spot, and a fireplace with lounge chairs. And I lined the whole space with hedges for structure. One of my favorite touches is using the firefly object from water features. I hide them around the house, outside of the windows, and in the foliage, so at night the fireflies glow around the house and around the property, and it's so cozy. And of course, I love using interactive objects that help my Sims build skills. It makes everything more functional. For the interior, I built around the main staircase to form the hallways. For the style, I chose earthy tones, bold wallpapers, rustic textures, brick, tile, and that moody vintage vibe that just screams occult. I themed each room for the specific occult sim using it. And of course, the basement has a secret door. Try to guess which room belongs to the vampire. Everything is lit with chandeliers and candles. I'm obsessed with the candles in this build. They look perfect and they're off the grid friendly too. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this occult mansion build, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Sims 4 tutorials and speed builds. Please let me know in the comments what I should build next.